Okay. Well, we dipped Rinko in some lava, and now I am getting just absolutely murdered the second I load up into the game. So that's like a whole thing. That's like a whole thing that just happened to me. I'm just your innocent boy, and I just got immediately wrecked. So that's embarrassing. I just wasted that opportunity, because they get stunned when they walk in here, which was my bad. I need to back up so that she actually comes into this room. We did. We dipped her in the marinara. Damn. Get countered, fool. So that was that visual bug where the counter flash doesn't hit. And that's a bummer when it happens to us. Oh, yes. We'd love to have you. Thank you. There we go, and we just permanently killed 2 of those. So that's pretty based. I am burning through items, though. This is really bad. It's fine. It's fine. I won't really read this well enough. My kanji recognition isn't high enough to put this together. The second character here, isn't that cut? Kiri? So something kirimono. But I otoko kirimono? Uragirimono, maybe? Traitor. Uragirimono. Uragirimono. Yeah, that's probably what that says. Uragirimono. That's my guess. Arcane Mutt says, I dip her in marinara after she shoved me down the stairs, not gonna lie. So true. She deserved it, actually. Who needs to atone for their crimes when you can just radically accept yourself for committing them? You know what I'm saying? We love a little crime around here. Uragirimono. So it's been 4 days since the last time we streamed, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't remember what I was up to. Was I coming in here? Here we go. Oh, it's Sakuko. Oh, yes, we're on the other side. We're in Sakuko's area. 2 must face each other as one to pray for mutual prosperity. Those who do shall lift their heads to level height, as if they were reflections in the mirror, as custom dictates. With the shading of light shall you condemn the past to the dark. Doyu imi? I think Sakuko may have read one too many bizarre comics. Lately, she'll be laughing all happily one moment, then turn deadly serious and spout off some weird nonsense the next. Apparently, she's acting like that because she thinks it's cool, but it kind of creeped me out the first few times she did it. I hope she gets over this weird supernatural phase of hers. Whoa! Rinko burning alive. Rinko is earnest and works really hard, but she also tends to get a little too caught up in her own ways of seeing things. Once she's come to a conclusion in her head, it can be like pulling teeth to convince her otherwise. Although we're the best of friends now, we've had 2 or 3 huge fights in the past that ended with us not speaking to each other for weeks and weeks. I'm sure we'll end up fighting again in the future, but even if we do, I know we'll be able to make up again. Rinko is always asking whether Shu and I are an item. I tell her every time that we're not, but she never seems to buy it. I heard a rumor that Rinko is gossiping about me behind my back. Suppose love can tear even the closest of friends. Tear apart even the closest of friends. I don't know what to do. There are times when those kind eyes that watch me through the slits of the fox mask turn frighteningly sharp. It's as if he is looking right through me, piercing the very depths of my soul. When we walk hand in hand, he always stays one step ahead, as if guiding me somewhere. With my hand in his, I can keep my eyes cast down towards my feet when I walk. When he tugs gently on my hand, I know what true happiness is. I don't have to think about anything anymore. As long as I do what he tells me, I know I will be happy. Girl, you don't need no man. What you talking about? Ah! Fuck, what? Is this the puzzle? How many states of being are there for these? Hold on. I just realized that literally nothing I said made any sense there. I'm glad to hear that you're trying to stay positive. Oh, blah, 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 blah. We've already read all this. You must face each other to pray for mutual prosperity. Those who do shall lift their heads to level height, as if they were reflections in a mirror, as custom dictates. With the shading of light, shall you condemn the past to the dark. Okay. So... Yeah! Sorry, I sneezed. I need to figure out, like, what I'm doing in this puzzle. I mean, like, I sort of get it. But I feel like I'm missing an interaction. Let's look at this. 2... Okay, hold on. 2 must face each other as one to pray for mutual... prosperity. Those who do shall lift their heads to level height as if they were reflections in a mirror. I just did it, didn't I? No. Was that not it? Oh, no, it was. Okay. Talon lampshade. A lampshade found near Sakuko's cell. The design resembles sharp talons. Restraint lampshade. A lampshade found near Sakuko's cell. Design resembles something tangling. Okay, so, like, the puzzle here was, like... 2 of them have to be facing each other, but the other 2, you don't want them facing each other. So there has to be, like, light and shadow, basically. So that's what I did there. Damn, girl, cold as ice. I don't really understand this arc yet. Like, Hinako not liking Sakuko anymore. Like, I can't blame her. Like, sometimes you just grow away from people. But, like, I don't know. Uragirimono. Like, that very much paints Sakuko as, like, a victim of Rinko's, like, how do I phrase this? Like, casual cruelty? Which, again, maybe isn't exactly the right way to phrase it, but, like, I mean, like, Rinko, how do I explain this? Like, I'm a proponent of, like, if you don't like people anymore, like, you don't owe them an explanation. Like, I know that that's maybe rude or, like, mean, but if you aren't vibing with someone, like, at the end of the day, like, outside of, like, self-reflection and like, unless you really want to fix that problem, right? And I feel like most people should want to fix it, but, like, if you just decide, like, hey, like, if you decide, like, hey, I don't vibe with you anymore, like, that's fine. Like, that's your agency, you know? And that, like, that doesn't need to be, it's not, like, evil to be like, hey, I don't like someone, you know? Or, like, hey, we've grown apart. And, like, you don't actually owe anyone anything when it comes to, like, reconciling that difference. You can be like, hey, I wish you the best. I just, like, don't. Like, hey, I'm in a different part of my life. It's over, you know? That's fine. But with Hinako, it like, kind of does come off like she just kind of is like, ew, Sakuko. And it's like, come on, girl. Like, why are you being so... Like, what did Sakuko do to you? Maybe it's the fact that she's, like, the religious girl and, like, Shinto, and it's, like, you know, gender roles and expectations kind of, like, messed up Sakuko. But, like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Lightsaber, rocket ship, UFO. Return what is lost. What is that? I have no idea what that's supposed to be. It looks like maybe some kind of medical device or like something you rest something on. Does anyone know what that is? Hi, Jay. I'm having an okay day. Return what is lost. Yeah, it's a stand of some kind, but I don't know what kind. Carry not any memory of what has come to pass beyond this point. Lay all bare upon the pedestal first. The door shall not open to those who harbor regret in their hearts. Once again, I ask, doyu imi? Medicine cabinet from Shoe's place. Sketchy, scary. Look at this. Oh, yep. I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, we got some arare. Puffed rice, it's so good. I mean, Sakuko wasn't that popular. She was actually like kind of the weird girl, I think. It was Rinko that was popular, I think. But like in as much as someone here in this small ass town can be popular, there's like, I get the impression their high school class is like 13 people, you know what I mean? Is this Omori? Drawing of young Shimizu Hinako. Tonari no seki no Shimizu Hinako. So, Hinako, the girl who sits, or the person who sits in the chair next to me. Kimochi warui, gross. Baka, stupid. Iwai shu. Even if it was drawn an elementary school student, it's still too bad. This is definitely drawn on purpose. There are all kinds of curses written on it, such as stupid, disgusting, etc. I think if I weren't a streamer, I would probably... Whose prized possession? Shoes. Shoes prized possessions. If I weren't streaming it, I probably would give this game a crack in Japanese. I bet I could actually read most of it. I mean, maybe with like some difficulty, but I could probably do it. I could probably struggle through it. I really need to get back on my Wanikani. I was doing it so reliably for like 6 months, and then I just stopped. I stopped around LVFC and like haven't done it since. I probably have like 4,000 flashcards saved up. And I have my grammar study that I need to go back to. It's just so hard. It's so hard to study language when you're like busy. It's like it's worse than having to do gacha dailies, because you have to use your brain, and that, like, let me tell you, that shit sucks. Having to use your brain hurts so bad. Chrono says I never learned kanji on the hiragana and katakana. I mean, that's fine. That's expected. Kanji takes forever. It's just like a constant story. Or constant study. Boobies. Yako, she's like Goma from Ocarina. Oh, come on. You will not be given birth. Not here. Okay, so there are weaker versions. Well, I didn't take that much damage though, so that's pretty good. Okay. Ouch. Oh, that can be countered. That's cool. I didn't realize that. Ah. I should probably use the Kudzu tea, but... Oh, it's 2 people. I didn't realize that. Damn it. I tried to get out of the way. Yeah, we'll kudzu. We'll kudzu too. Oh, oops. I used I used Night Rain controls for a second by mistake. Stupid of me. Oh, fuck. All right, maybe chill. I'm so out of stamina. This is gonna suck. When was the last time? I mean, it probably auto-saved before this fight, right? And that was also dying on purpose. Squady says, "Hi, I've been listening to you and Keith go through Arches. Love your enthusiasm for that story, and your acting is fantastic. Thank you. You should watch Null playing games if you like the stuff that Keith and I do. That's our tabletop show that we do together." That counted as a counter even though it didn't give it to me. That's cool. Damn. I'm used to the very generous parry timing from Zenless. I say parry, I meant dodge, but still. Fuck. Fine. I'm stuck. I guess it's just time to go ham. Oh no, she's being nice. She's backing up. I mean, I'm able to pretty reliably get the counter on moves that are counterable. I just didn't think the timing there was going to be... See, like that, I didn't think that counted because it didn't give me the slowdown. But because that move is technically counterable, it still triggered the effect on the enemy, which is nice. Yeah, like that as well, I should have paid attention to. That was stupid of me. The sound cue, I think, is the tell there. Yep. There we go. Just accept unlimited stamina. Go crazy. Go crazy on it for fun. Ow, fuck off. I already... Man, Higashi lasts so long. I know how the counter system is supposed to work. It's if you press the button when they flash. it slows down time and you get a heavy hit. I don't think like anything that happens in the game contradicts that. It's just that sometimes the flash doesn't appear and it's very forgiving. So if you just happen to hit with a charged attack, which is the attack you would counter with, while they are supposed to be slashing, you get it like there. Because they also have internal stamina. They have like an internal stagger meter too that you can get, or that you can trigger just by using light attacks, as far as I can tell. Like there, see? Damn. So like, I don't think it's that obtuse. It's just that sometimes the counter flash doesn't appear. It's the consistency of when which is busted. See, that's not, in my experience, that's not the case. It's always if you hit them during an attack that is counterable. The only inconsistent thing is, like, if I had hit her with an R2 right there, she would have countered, for sure. The only thing that appears to be inconsistent is if the flash happens. Oh, I'm getting my ass beat because I'm talking. Like, the thing that's surprising to me is just like, oh, I'm like lucky because I'm just like, I'm guessing when they're gonna do the attack and I get it. Like, I'm getting the counter gong right there. And I got it right there too. There we go. Perfect. The Sakugo boss fight, I was getting, I had like perfect, no problems at all with that one. Like, it was super consistent and reliable, even when the flash didn't go off. Damn it. I wish the Naginata was slightly longer. Fuck me. Ooh. She's gonna do a second attack. Always counterable with R2, and then you go blam, 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 and she's dead. Okay. My timing is so bad. There goes all my sanity. I mean, again, the counter thing not showing up is really different than doing the counter and getting it even when it doesn't show up. The counter thing not showing up is just a visual bug, right? If they fix it and it just flashes every time, then you're good. Like, because there are definitely times where it just doesn't show up, but the move is still counterable. Like, I've done that in this fight. It's just that the flash is bugged, which again, shouldn't be too much of a problem because the attacks remain counterable no matter what, as long as you have stamina and etc. God damn it. All right, we'll get her. go. Eat this early. See, and because my hitbox didn't collide with that, I didn't get the counter on it. There we go. Order attack. This. I mean, it gives you the turn down difficulty option if you die twice. Oh, where did you come from, little lady? And like right there, see, I countered her because she was in the leg up behind her pose. Like that move is just counterable even when it doesn't flash. So it's just the flash that is inconsistent. Come on. Okay. That is just a stagger. Come on, just give me the perfect. There we go. There we go, perfect. Yay, it's dead. Oh, I countered her there too because she was winding up that attack. All right, I'm doing much better this time. Not losing the war of attrition nearly as much. Okay, there's this enemy. I need to not get hit by that shit. La la. I should have just taken a pill. It's fine. Like, this is definitely the best combat a Silent Hill game has ever had. I mean, other than maybe Silent Hill 2 Remake, but... Yay, we beat it. Alright, that wasn't horrible. That took us a few tries, but... that run wasn't bad. I only used my Higashi and some bandages, so... really not bad. Loving that for me. Okay. Is there anything else here for us? Or is this like just an area to flip a switch? Brainiac Hero Comic. The inside page was full of drawings. Hinako were drawn at the bad guys that the protagonist defeated. Moreover, in order to make the method of death even more bizarre than the manga's presentation, they stubbornly added a lot of scattered blood and guts. I feel like bosses are more tedious and challenging, especially with the stamina meter. I mean, I think once you start upgrading things more reliably, like that becomes less of a big deal. They definitely do have a lot of health, but... oh my god. Spacing, brother. Spacing. There we go. I will restore my sanity. I need to do that anyway. I do love the way the healing item economy in this game works, though. Like, I am constantly feeling like I'm using my healing items, while also constantly feeling like stressed about them, which I think is cool. Because it could very easily dip too far in one direction or another, especially in a combat system that is this, like, quote-unquote, like, skill-based, where you, like, have set things you want to do and want to be doing. Like, there are just, like, answers to combat in this game. Like doing that. Yeah, I mean, it is definitely going to be different for the viewers. I'm not saying that the viewers can't find it tedious. I'm just saying, like, in terms of, like, I'm very engaged when I'm fighting the enemies, right? Like, that I think is important. Because even when I die, it's like, all right, I just need to go back and, like, play better, right? Like, I just need to do a thing. And there is, like, a very concrete set of things that I need to be doing, like watching for counter flashes or watching for moves that can be countered. Things like that. Does Shu think that she hates him because she won't date him? Is that what's going on? Let me look. Find Shu's prize. Oh, I'm missing a prized possession because I'm a fucking fool. Chat. It was I, the fool, all along. I should have saved. I should have saved. We're gonna. Oh dear. I didn't react. Bye, bitch. Back off, ho! I have no stamina and I must run. Oh, actually, if I die, how much am I gonna regret it? Probably a lot. Let's just see. Let's just see what happens to me. Oh, let's see what happens to me when I regret my death. Okay, yeah, I'm regretting it a little bit, but that's fine. We're doing okay, chat. Okay, so I can't go backwards. That is good information. I love that information. I think there is an enemy up on the ceiling once I grab the comic. Yeah, it eats itself up here. Okay, that's fine. Spacing is important, fam. You don't want to clash. Alright, and I am going to go downstairs to kill this thing. Oh. Another one of you hoes? There we go. Okay. Are they dead? I think that was both of them. Actually, yeah. Okay, so that's based. Let's get ourselves back to the room and remember to save this time. Silly me. He doesn't say I can wait all day. In Japanese is koko zutto koko de matte iru, which means like I am waiting here forever. Like I will be waiting here eternally, or like zutto, like from here forward. Is there anything I want to get rid of? I mean, no, not really. I'll get rid of that because I don't need it. Oh, I can't increase Omamori slots any further. Let him wait. He's not helpful. Useless. Big useless man vibes. Get this man out of here. Someone get me a doctor. Not a trainee. All right, slow and steady wins the race, fellas. Whoa, I thought that it was still alive and I was gonna, I don't know, cringe, I guess. Ooh. Not that way. This way? Yeah. Oof. Why is it doing the, like, low stamina attack right there? See, that's what's inconsistent, is I can't tell why I'm doing low stamina. And I think it might be because I'm trying to act out of hit stun, but I don't know if that's how it works. If I just move quickly, they'll be trapped, so I don't need to worry about it. Do the right attack so that I can counter you. There we go. That's the one we wanted. I swear. The scent of herbs is overpowering. Cool. Well, you can always just open it, you know what I mean? You could always just do something. Okay. What am I misunderstanding? What is not being understood? There's a lot here, I think. Love how competent Hinako is and how angry she seems when she's flying through enemies. Yeah. Yeah, I think she's neat. I think she's neat. She's a cool character. I mean, she low-key might be... There we go, ray gun. It has been used so many times that the paint is peeling off everywhere. It seems to have been bought for him at the festival. It's written in ballpoint pen. Hide it. Hinako is going to steal it. I do think that Hinako is probably my favorite Silent Hill Pro Tag. Like, pretty definitively, actually. She is very mad. She's just like simmering resentment, which is like my favorite Ryukishi trope. Like resentful women. This is so far one of my favorite Silent Hill story-wise. I'm still deciding if I like it more than Silent Hill 2 or not, but it is up there so far. I do think it is the best Silent Hill since 2/2 remake, which I know doesn't really mean much because it is just the first Silent Hill we've gotten after 2 remake, but you know what I mean. Aha! It's my favorite. Cutscene time.
来てくれたんだな、相棒。俺はお前にいいんだ。ひな子の好きなようにして。俺は相棒の選択なら受け入れるぜ。
Will you? Because you seem a little resentful of the fact that she's not dating you, dude. Maybe I'm like reading into it too hard. His neck would be very broken. I have one complaint about the imagery in this game, and I'll talk about it in a minute.
幼い頃からの友人に別れを告げるのは辛いだろ
はい。いえ、するべきでした。もっと早くこんな姿をお見せして申し訳ありません。
謝らなくていい。むしろその痛みを強いた私の方が謝らねばならない。
Girl.
行こう。
High school girl falls in love with the first college-aged man she meets. Oof. Oof. Guy has no situational awareness. Just lets her fall down. Bro.
Shu? Rinko?
Is my complaint about the imagery that it's a little too on the nose for a Silent Hill game? No, not necessarily, because I feel like most Silent Hill games are like pretty on the nose. I mean, Silent Hill 3, like, you know, there are nurses with condoms on their faces, and there's flapping lip imagery, and your dad is murdered by an enemy with fucking needles for hands. Like, I don't think it's that the imagery is too upfront. The example that I was going to use is that, like, we go into that room and like, Shu is, like, hanging by a bunch of chains. And I understand it so that we can, like, hang him. But, like, I do think that cutscene would have been, like, here's how I would have directed that cutscene. Hinako walks into that room and Shu is facing her. And he says, like, go on, Hinako, choose. Like, he's just standing. Like, imagine if he's just standing in the center of the room. And he says, hey, no matter your choice, I'll respect it because you're my partner. And then he turns around and says like, let's go. And then she just walks up to him and beats him on the back of the head with a pipe. You know what I mean? Like, or she like stabs him. Like, that's how I would have directed that cutscene. I think that comes off as a lot more intimidating than like you walk into a room and he's chained up symbolically. You know what I mean? Like, it's just there's a little bit going on there that's like a little loaded with the like, you're literally in hell, everyone's in cages and chains. But I don't think the issue is that it's too on the nose. It's just that like I do think that there is some like value in the quietude of things. And that's why I think that a lot of the overworld or like the moment to moment stuff like hits a little harder than you walk into a room that's full of gore and there are chains everywhere. And like that's my quote unquote complaint. I don't think it's a problem because I do think that the cutscenes are really well directed still. It's just like I think about how some of the best cutscenes in Silent Hill are like two people standing around talking. You know what I mean?